shady LeSean McCoy went there. I was waiting for somebody else to go there. I wanted to go there, kind of, but I didn't. But I went everywhere else, I think, when it comes to Ryan Clark and his reaction. I just didn't think his reaction was appropriate. And who am I to tell somebody how to feel? So I felt bad even saying it. But I need men to be men, and I need us to stand up. We are being way too feminine. Like, way too feminine. Way too feminine. I got a son, man. I can't, man, look. We messing with his compass. His masculine compass is going to be all over the place. So I saw this video, and I'm glad LeSean went there because I think it's really important that we have this real conversation. Let go.
Does stuff for attention. It's a lot of them that do that.
Oh, before I do that, hit the like button. People tell me that I got to say that more. Hit the like button, dang it. All right, let's go.
Does stuff for attention. It's a lot of them that do this. And I truly think that he's one of them. So my thing is, I just don't know how real this is. He might have real feelings. I don't know, but I've watched him over the years. He's such a social media dude. This is part of it. This is part of it.
I think honestly.
Okay, so he basically saying these tears is for clicks and attention. These tears are not sincere. They're more social. That's what he's saying. Now, let's get it all out there. Let's put it all on the table. First of all, everyone does everything for clicks and attention. There's no motivation in you to do something and you don't care if anybody notices. That's a lie. Everything you do, you want to be noticed. Now, what can get lost in that and what he's really talking about is you not only did it to be noticed, but you didn't do it from an authentic, sincere place. So now it's artificial. It's manufactured. You are producing right now. This is not you, the person. This is not you for real. This is you being an artist. Okay? Different. Just like in anything, it's always a difference. Did you write those lyrics or did you freestyle those lyrics? Hey, rap is rap, but there's a difference, right? So what he's saying is, I don't think he freestyled this. I think he actually wrote, I am going to cry. I don't know when. I don't know what time, but it's going to happen. I'm living that out right now in real life where you know somebody conspired. Somebody actually said, this time, this day, whatever, I'm about to detonate. I'm about to do something. Ryan Clark, same thing. If that's what LeSean's saying. Somewhere in this interview, Ryan was going to cry. Somewhere in this interview, Ryan was going to go there. That's what he's saying.
Honestly, though, the firing of so many different people had more to do with just them trying to make cuts. It's business. Yeah, I think Carl Ravitch was with ESPN for 30+ years doing baseball coverage and ended up being let go in these cuts, though, too. I think it's just business, and I think they viewed him as someone that wasn't bringing as much as they felt like they needed moving forward. So,
oh, Care Bear got a haircut or something. His hair used to be different, right? Beat up in the comments. Make sure I ain't crazy. He looked different. He got the old school. This is like 93, the bowl cut or something. That's dope. I like it.
Though. Imagine when we got fired from Fox, they did all this, though. You just start crying and all that, and I start crying with you. Shit, we done got all type of press. You know what I mean? Like, come on. It's part of the game. But when you pay somebody money like they've been paying us to be on TV to run our mouth, it's part of it. You get cut.
That's the thing. One, it shows how detached you really are from reality. Because every single day, somebody getting cut. Every single day, somebody getting fired. So the average bear, the average man out there, average woman out there is like, yeah, save me the tears, mother sucker. However, be careful. You can't do that because every day somebody is born, every day somebody dies, and we cry over those things. So whatever he lost in losing that job at ESPN, I think that is intimate to him, and he just showed us a level of transparency and intimacy. It's a difficult conversation to have because look, straight up, I think it's manufactured. Absolutely. Absolutely. Put it this way. He didn't have to cry. He definitely desired to cry, so he did cry. When the tears came, he didn't hold them back. You always hear it. You always hear the beats of when someone's being emotional. Oh, man. Oh, you can see it well up in their eyes. Whatever. I think it was manufactured. I thought it was opportunistic to cry during that video. However, let's be real. If I had to do a video right now on what I'm going through in my family life and divorce, I know I would cry if I really told y'all everything. I guarantee it. And I'm not even trying to cry. part I can't talk about it, but the other part is if we do go there, oh, I'm going there. So I understand where Ryan is coming from if he's trying to defend himself. Obviously, these are not fake tears. But boy, do I feel shady when he's saying they look manufactured to me, big dog.
Assuming the crying was because he got cut. I'm saying I don't think he cried because he got fired. I think he cried because of the gratitude.
I knew this.
Involved.
I knew it was going to be something. I knew he was going to monetize this whole thing. You know what? I'm about to make this something. And that's what we did. Instead of just getting fired like everybody else, you know what? We're going to make some other thing. We're going to get some clicks.
We're going to get some clicks. See, Acho's not the right person to talk this to because Acho is from Ryan Clark's family tree in terms of how he produces and how he wants to have the moment, virality, clicks, and attention. This is out of Acho's mouth, so I'm not even saying anything disparaging. Acho wants the attention. He says it. He wants to be the star. He wants those moments to the point where I think one time he said, I don't even care if it's real or not. But the point is, you ain't going to convince Acho to not do this. This is what this is about. Because some people jump back from sports and sports media and frankly says, it's entertainment, y'all. Calm down. Calm down. It's entertainment. And I get lost in that. I'll be like, no, I'm going to be myself on TV no matter what. And they be like, yeah. And are you as big as Stephen A? Are you as big as Skip? Why not? Partly, because you ain't entertaining like that. You ain't faking the funk. And look, respect Stephen A. when he builds his voice and loses his mind over you Cowboys. Like, come on. We know the beats. We know when they entertain it. And when Skip just says, nope, Tebow's amazing. No matter. Dude went out there, went 9 of 30, 66 yards, and he's amazing. So we know it ain't always about authenticity. But Acho ain't going to give you that because Acho understands and likes to go get that clip.
Is somebody that
We're going to have million views on this joint.
As somebody that goes to therapy, how do you feel about that space, that safe space that was created?
And that's why what I'm saying is for him, I just don't know because I watched his previous.
Yeah.
So let me look in your eyes because I'm not your boy. And I don't, you know what I mean? I don't, you know, you can't tell me, and it's not right or wrong. But if somebody said to you, yeah, Acho, I think Ryan Clark is a attention media, social media guy. I would say.
Before you say it, this is the toughest place to be in when you're having these type of conversations because you can't say with an absolute belief and you feel strongly about it, but absolutely those tears were fake. Like that's where our society went with this political correctness and our PC culture. We went to the place where it's like now you can't tell me how I'm feeling. Oh, that's taboo. Oh, no. Even though you know, and I'm sitting there like, I'm not trying to tell you how you're feeling. I'm telling you acting. You may feel it, but you acting. You pouring a lot of syrup on them pancakes, partner. Come on, man. And we all see it, but you can't go there. And you know what else comes with all that? Victim shaming. And you got to believe all victims. And, you know, you get protected by these clouds of stuff that you be like, I can see through that. You know what I mean? Crazy. People, PC culture is we got to do a whole show on the dynamic of PC culture, pros and cons. I think more cons, but I like raw and real because if you say it raw and real, we leave less room for interpretation. And usually conflict comes from the interpretations, the miscommunications. If everybody walked around and kept it one thou wow, we would have way less fights, way less arguments, way less gossip, way less everything. It'd be just straight up. You'd be like, I know where you stand. I know where you are. But we don't. We PC it. All right, Acho, what you talking about?
See where it coming from. You be like, okay.
Yeah, I think Ryan knows how to get clicks. I think he knows how to get views. I don't think it's like conniving, but I think
that's good enough for me right there.
He knows how to get views.
You know what I mean? But for you to say that, like, you know, like I could tell somebody.
But I don't think that was fake.
But when you do it so much, you just don't know. You just don't know.
That is a great point. When you do so much, you just don't know. Crying wolf. That's what the whole crying wolf philosophy is. Don't cry wolf, because if you keep doing this, I don't know when it's real or fake. Right? I can see Jason Whitlock. Boy, Jason Whitlock show today if he doing this video. Lord, somebody send this to Whitlock. Lord. Because Whitlock is like, dude, he's been on Ryan for this before. Contrived, he says. You crying and stuff. What are you doing?
No, but so Shady, let's just say in all actuality, the tears work for clicks and engagement. What is your response? And then the tears were absolutely authentic, and he really felt like that. What's your response?
I don't have no response. I don't feel bad, none of that. Like, we all been fired.
Whether the tears are real or not, it's hard. You're indifferent.
James Jones just texted me. Right? One of our good friends. We were on Fox. They fired his ass fast. They fired him so fast. Soon he left out.
His badge quit working.
Right? His badge didn't even work no more.
Yeah, that's true story. That's a true story.
He didn't have recording. Yo, take this video. Oh, that's what y'all doing? You fired me, and then I can't get in my stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? My thing with Ryan is like, the true matter is like, I just don't know if it's real or not, because I've seen him all in action. That's what he does.
And that's interesting. And this is another conflict. I know I have it at times. I'm living my life. I'm doing my normal day to day. And something happens. And I'm like, damn, should I film this? Should I show this? Should I broadcast this? You know, like I just went to the Versus. That's pretty obvious. Yeah, if you're at the Versus, show people you're at the Versus. Show them behind the scenes. Show them all them bloods over there banging on you. You know what I mean? Do that. But there are other things that I'm walking around. I'm like, man, should I put this out there? Because I know it will go. But then I'm like, that seems like attention grabbing. But some people on the other line, like, dog, you in the content creation business. What are you doing hiding that? Whew. Great conversation.
That's what they do. Anything, something happens, I'm gonna speak about it. Because I just want to be looked at as, because I want to be accepted. So I want to look like I'm speaking on everybody's, issues around the world, like I'm policing the world. But hold up. So, because I want to be accepted. Then this thing, we just feel bad for him. But I'm not saying it's true or false. I'm just saying, as long as I've known him on TV or not on TV, he's always been searching for attention.
What if you feel like your actual calling on television, the reason you have your platform, is to give a voice to those that don't have
That's
a
why
voice?
I just told you, before TV, he was like this.
Okay.
I gave you an example.
He got an example too. I forgot about this. So this whole, like, I'm gonna speak for the voiceless, this whole, like, I'm here to be accepted, that whole lane is a dead end, because none of us should speak for all of us. Just say it. Bruce Lee was talking about this. I'm reading his book again, The Warrior Within, second time around. And he talks about individuality and how that's the key power. That's the strongest power, because with that individuality, you're able to achieve more, right? Obviously, because you're working for yourself. And that's where you get your greatest power, your greatest strength. But there are people who have fooled themselves in thinking that their greatest power is other people's power, right? If I help you first, then I'm good. What do they say on the flight before we even take off? If something going wrong, put your mask on first. They say put yours on first, even before your itty bitties. Your kids right there. And I know I'm like, MJ, here you go. Here you go, Raya. Here you go, Olivia. Here you go, Maraca. And they're like, that ain't how you're supposed to do it. One, you could pass out before you get them all out, then you gone, and then whatever babies you didn't give it to. But two, you always got to do you first. And it's weird. It sounds so crazy. Selfish. What does selfish and selfless have in common? Self, young Danielson.
We're out there in a lockout. Everybody is known it's a lockout. Nobody can get in here. You had somebody record you trying to get in the facility. That blew my mind. Like, who are you doing this for? Does that make sense? Sometimes with these social media people, and I'm learning because it's a new day and age. But I be thinking like, damn, attention is that serious for you to, like, you gotta have somebody record you? I'm just saying, like, damn, you an NFL player, shit.
Yeah.
Undrafted and all that, and he's always had to fight to get. So I understand it. But when these things surface and you ask me for my true feelings, I don't have any. Yeah. Because I'm used to seeing him do stuff for attention.
Well, I got to hear the feelings of the chat. I know the chat going crazy. We got over 7.
Blah, blah, blah. What a topic. See you, Shady. Stop playing, huh? Shady like, nah, dog. I ain't got no feelings over it. I done seen this dude cry over all this. I done seen him cry over spilled milk. I done seen him cry over no milk. Just crying. Crying Ryan. It's wild. I don't even think it's about the tears, like Acho said. Acho was like, I don't even think it's about the firing. I just think there's his gratitude, like he really loved that job because it made him feel accepted. He had that platform. But something's not right. Because Ryan compromised his own platform to pivot to try and appease the bosses at ESPN. Ryan stopped being Ryan just to be accepted. Ryan really said that. And I could cry for that. I literally could cry for another dude that I respect, Ryan Clark, who abbreviated himself so that he could keep his ESPN job and not be himself, even on his own platform that he owns, The Pivot. That's never going to end well. Even if you get the material wins, the riches, the success, you're going to be miserable, bro. At least not at peace. You're going to be unhappy. Or one day you're going to go, voila. And maybe that was the day. Maybe we already seen that, Ryan, where you're like, I'm a flex. And you forget that you can't be like that. You forget you got comfortable, as they say. You get comfortable and you start doing anything, everything. You start losing the script. You start losing how you got there. I mean, early Ryan Clark, dog, I remember seeing him, including calling out Stephen A. Smith, like, what? Stephen A. was wrong right there. Not becoming Stephen A. Smith's frat boy or, fan man. Before that, Ryan was a dude, and he still kept his analysis strong. I tell you, he's one of the best at it. Film study, insane. But he did lose his way. And Shady is being nice because he know Acho rocks with Ryan. And more importantly, who wants to call somebody out and say, hey, stop BSing, stop lying, you stop fake crying. Like saying somebody fake crying, even though I know I can tell when my kids are really crying, not crying. I know when my kids are lying, not lying. I know when I see people, I'm like, Am I in a different universe? I swear I can see through the bull. Can't you see through this BS? You can't? I got to prove the BS? All right, I will. But you can't see this from just hello? People can't. Some people can't. So I don't want to call them out. Because frankly, one, it doesn't matter to me. I put it like this, Poly Market. Put it like this, DraftKings. If they said, once Ryan Clark got fired, will he cry or not? I wouldn't even look at the odds. I would have put everything down on, oh yeah, it's coming. And that's what Shady's saying. Why is it so obvious? Is it because it's calculated? Why is it so obvious? Is it because it's manufactured? You feel me? So that. All right, beat up in the comments. Let me know what you think about that.